I came and plugged up to a different charger now. But this is giving me the energy too, as like these people using these children of light as reservoirs, but they're trying to take all the light out of power so nobody is there to protect the light. All the demons can have the children of light, and then they will drop down. They're dropping down the light. But this also made me think, okay, so I came in here and I'm like, okay, let's get busy because we got to clean off this table and I got to, get a couple of these pumped out before I do whatever I need to do. But it's made me think about one time when my neighbor came over and my daughter, my little baby was little. And when the baby was really little, our electricity went out and we had to go across the street to the neighbor's house, the Russell Jones house, because we had to at least let them keep the kids over there because it was a big snowstorm where like 4 feet of snow. It was freezing. And so we had to let them go over there. And when I came back to get the baby, she was they had given her a bath. And for some reason she got really, really sick. So I'm wondering if they had something in the bath water or something. She got really sick, like almost like I thought she was about to die. The baby was gonna die. You know, and I was able to nurse her back to health. But it made me think about that time. Did they do something strange at the house, like a ritual on the kids? You see what I'm saying? And then it made me think, like, okay, so did they swap out the kids or do a ritual on the kids at that time? But it also made me think about a little while later. So I used to be afraid with this child. I was afraid in the wintertime to give her a bath like every day. So every, 3 days or something, I would give her a bath. And then I think one day we was outside and I was talking to the neighbor in the driveway. All right. And that's also something. She used to give the kids like bags of old clothes from the little girl across the street. It's kind of like somebody was trading their old clothes or their old dirt and preparing for this escape or this death the whole time. And they was taking my new clothes or my new beginnings. Do you see what I'm saying? By giving them clothes. Now the kids rarely wanted the clothes, but that was a gesture she used to do. We'll come home and it's a bag of clothes or whatever. Okay, y'all can go through the stuff or we can get rid of it or whatever this is. Okay. So it made me think about one time we was out in the driveway and I'm like, I was talking to the lady and I was like, oh, I got to get her ready for the bath or something. She's like, oh yeah. And one of the girls, the little Nene was like, oh, she was like, you never give her a bath or something. And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, damn. And I was like, no, in the wintertime or whatever, I don't give her a bath, but every 3 days or something like this because she got really sick that one time when she, when she had that bath at y'all house or whatever, she got really sick or whatever. And this child, I kept away from vaccines. I didn't get her, when she had a bad reaction to vaccines, I didn't give her vaccines anymore. And so I was just really careful with her about washing her hair. No, it was about washing her hair or something like this. And then that's why I was thinking when we see this child services, maybe this person wanted the baby, because I was thinking about these celebrities that got star seeds with some of us and they be going to court and getting shared custody, but you don't know that they have shared custody. This means that somebody can come and the aliens or whatever these people is could use whatever this method to come and get these kids from you. Right. And you think the kid is with you. You never get a break. The kid is always with you. But that's because it's a decoy. And excuse me, the real child is with these people while they're siphoning their fucking energy. And you don't even know that you have children with these particular people. All right. So something has to change with the laws or something like this. Okay. It's like once you let them go, they gone. Well, you don't get to play around with somebody's life like that. So it made me think, like, with this here in this romantic affair, what if these people were swingers and this spouse was the swinger with them, but I was not swingers with them. As the Empress or Queen of Wands, I was doing something else. You know what I'm saying? I was just still partaking with hanging with my friends. If I meet somebody talking to them online, shit like this, like on real online, on a computer, not in the elements, right? So somebody could have been using me as a Queen of Wands in the marriage, but this person was a swinger with the swap and spit and shit with all these people in the neighborhood. So when it was time for us to move, they could have kept them there, right? And then they could have moved me on. They could have just used me as a cow to give milk, or like a newt energy to give milk to some stars or give milk to these little children in this area. But it would just be a secret between the family and the community, and I would not know that I gave to these people, right? And but because this person was a swinger with the rest of these people in this community, my man could have got pulled into this. He could have got hit over the head and taken into this, or you know what I'm saying, mind control or brainwash into this. But this person could have been having an affair with this woman, and or something could have got deep with those two. And this group of men could have even took these two out. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's making me think that these people that were supposed to be helping and getting paid to help, that I never seen these people in person, but these could be people at nighttime when you fall asleep, go snooping around your house, taking pictures of mess, doing all this other stuff. If the baby peed on themselves in the middle of the night, checking to see if the diaper is full and reporting this to some other agency or some foreign agency. But these are people that's foreigners, maybe from Africa, where the babies don't even have diapers, or you get what I'm saying? They don't even have food, or they can't even feed their children. But you over here trying to find a little crack in my foundation, in my single family home, in order to try to take my children to Africa or take them away from me. You see what I'm saying? So, or some of these people didn't have children because this woman couldn't have children. I think they were trying to have a child and they couldn't have children. So somebody could have took this person off the market, took a child from me, gave it to this person. Maybe her stepdaughter having a daughter was not enough. This person wanted to have their own child, so somebody could have took something from me and then had a child with this woman. All right. And I hear somebody saying I wouldn't change nothing or something like this, but you should. Okay, you about to get changed about the fucking game. You get what I'm saying? You about to get changed about the game on some bullshit like that. Now, believe me, all this stuff, if I'm the Holy Spirit at that time and they was using me as the Holy Spirit to nurture that community, I would not be able to see this side of things. Do you understand? So when I had that baby, when I had that baby, if this man, the man may not even known what other witchcraft this woman had up her sleeves. So to get rid of me out of the city so they can build something in my name or on my dime, this person could have called child people on me. And they could have even just used the fact that the child was behind on vaccines, even though I got the paperwork and turned it into the school that I'm not giving my child vaccines. And it wasn't a problem. I would go get the paper that they needed me to get and turn it into the school, and the child didn't have to get vaccines. But these people could have been using this as something here. All right. Yeah, they could have been using this as something. Now, this girl does have really long, pretty hair. Okay. They could be looked at as Native American or Indian, like from India. Okay. And this could be somebody that likes that. I feel like somebody does like natural hair, but real hair, or people that have long hair. And I told y'all, I never tried to grow my hair long. It don't grow long. I prefer wigs. That's just my preference. All right. So, I still need, if these people are able to come, see, it's about something being disorderly. Because if they're able to still come up here, the dead, or I'm healing these people in some kind of way, but you still don't want to give me the credit, and you don't want, and you're trying to fire me or knock me down from my pedestal, so I don't have the same helpers, hidden helpers coming in and healing me. If somebody that's unclean got to come in and get clean or cleansed by me, you're not taking care of me properly. So why the fuck are you forcing? You see what I'm saying? Somebody's forcing this. Because for my own health, I should not have to do this if it's going to leave me wounded or something like this, and I'm not going to be repaired. Because my energy is not supposed to diminish ever. So if that's happening, it's a fucking problem. So they could be trying to silence me so that it won't be a problem. You get what I'm saying? So this could be something where these people could have run away together. Okay. This could be something like that. Okay. So again, these is another reason where demons rise up and have a higher level of something than the light or the holy ones, and that shit is nonsense. It would be a massive depopulation thing on the earth. This is when, if Hitler don't want to do it because he created a new race of people, or this time he decided to go with the blonde hair, blue eyed people for real, when they was hiding the fact that It was people like that's my makeup that they could have been preserving in the past. But when it come to me, they don't want to preserve me because I'm the motherfucker that can rip all this shit down. So they try to keep their foot on my neck when I'm doing everything right. But it's like, okay, so then you was doing this all this time. Okay, then everything that you created is getting torn the fuck down. So if Hitler did that, then hey, in the future, Hitler, if you're not fucking with me or you're gonna be on my soil and you're not letting listen to me, then everything that you creating is gonna be fucking destroyed. Because somebody could have did something evenly, but somebody try to be evil or they're trying to be wicked or they're jealous of me because I'm supposed to be a nobody. Yeah, we got the Empress, and they trying to make the Empress like some kind of latrine cleaner or toilet cleaner when these people are supposed to be working for America or working for me. You get what I'm saying? And when I was saying this 4 years ago, they're like, oh, look at you, you're being haughty or something. No, I'm stating the fucking facts. How are we going to get work done? You can keep me out of the rooms. You can keep me out of the tables, but I'm going to speak my piece on this platform or whatever other platform that I have to speak my piece on. So that's what I'm saying. This drowning here. Somebody could be saying I have a big mouth, but this could have saved something. And then it just came out in reverse. That I didn't drown this child. They could have said that I did something like drown this child or something. Produce the dead body. If they drowned this child at that home as a ritual, then they could have said they could have brought the body back in the middle of the night. Somebody found it dead while I was sleeping, and then they took the baby and gave me a new one. Why would you do that? See, this is what I'm saying. This is not child neglect. This was a spiritual hater of a boss bitch that wasn't even really in a real boss energy. I didn't even know what I was at that time at all. So these people was doing this to me since I was a baby. There's nothing about what I'm saying in the past 2 years when I get real crucial on this bitch that these people are coming at me for. No, you coming at me for all the time. You understand? So somebody could have been a spiritual hater, or this was somebody that was mad because I opened up my store with a minimum amount of money, and they could have seen this store, this brick and mortar store that I opened up. They could have seen this about to be successful. And the thing was, make sure that she don't build anything that's solid or successful when we try to take all these children from her, when we try to take her home from her, when we make sure that she don't start anything beneficial. So that's like me taking $1,000. That's like me taking $1,000 and creating the beautiful wedding that I did. Right? My mother-in-law brought my dress. It was $1,000. She brought my dress, but we only had $1,000 or $1,500 to do the wedding, and I made it look like it was something that cost so much money. You get what I'm saying? I could take a little bit and turn a birthday party into like a whole adventure. You see what I'm saying? Or I was able to I told my person, hey, just give me like $1,000, $1,500. I calculated everything. I went on the sites. I found all my wholesalers. I ordered all the shit. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? My rent at the store was going to be $300. So I added everything into like even my $100 that I was getting a week. I was letting that overlap, and I was making sure that would be able to pay my rent at the end of the month. And I only started my store with like $1,500. You get what I'm saying? So somebody could have seen this going really good, and something happened. Now that's why I'm saying somebody got burns on their face. I wonder on their face. I wonder if this person came in to try to save me from the fire. If they did burn me or they did something here, because this would be brainwashed out of my system every time they attacked me. So I'm not just saying kill these motherfuckers for no reason. You got the information. You got the shit in the log of all the times that they did this. I'm hearing they did something to me 1,000 times. They attacked me, killed me, harmed me 1,000 times, stole something from me, whatever this is. So it's time, motherfucker. It's time for judgment. People I don't even know. People that's not in my class. They were putting all their dirt, like family members. Every family member used me to put their dirt on to make me not be able to ever dig myself out of the dirt to be raised up enough to be in connection with a higher energy or something like this. And the shit ends now. This is like a nuclear motherfucking bomb about to be dropped on you motherfuckers. You don't stop playing with me. I'm trying to tell you right now. I don't got a lot of time to figure out whatever this is. Okay? This like a nuclear bomb, bitch, or an EMP. And somebody's like, oh, don't cross the line. So this could be somebody trying to stand up to me now after using my womb as some kind of mutt hole. And then they went and had children with this woman or these women. And they're like, don't cross that line about, I don't play about mine. And it's like, okay, well, let's see. You would be the first one to go. And then you could go in and get the rest of these motherfuckers because they not mine. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay. And somebody keeps saying that something is ordinary here. Somebody could have just ordinary energy. They was using my energy or your energy, or somebody's trying to say that I or you. Well, no, ordinary. I think that song has something to, it sounds like somebody's just saying, "Oh, you're just ordinary." But it sounds like somebody went into something and they realized that after being disconnected from your energy, that somebody's energy is just ordinary, and so they don't think you got a big mouth no more. Okay, because you saying something about this drowning, this might put somebody else in jail. Because say the spiritual police got on to these people and then they ran away like a harlequin, and the one dude or whatever, or her crazy boyfriend, or like the Venom, and then remember that how that black girl and the one dude or whatever got together, the crazy ones. It's something like this, like something just flows. It was just balancing out perfectly. Okay. um but this could be something like that, where somebody's like, you don't have a big mouth, you didn't do this drowning. Somebody could have put together some type of proof saying that I drowned a kid, and it might even look like me, or somebody, a clone of mine came from the underground and they did this to this person, but it wasn't me. But they could have put the crime on me to have me in a mental prison so I cannot expand my mind to protect myself. You understand? What? Um, what? Okay, hold on a second. But okay, hold on a second. I will remember. I will remember. So I said no. I'm going to finish this and then I will do it. No, it's not gonna be closed. It's still early. Um, so this could be something like putting the crime on the right person. They just heard me read in the Bible and reading history, and they could have been fearing what I would find out. And they started to attack me just for doing research, just for reading. So people like, oh, you need to read more, or you don't read enough, or your brain ain't growing. But when I was reading, they were attacking me on the low. You see what I'm saying? They were attacking me on the low. And then we got advertisement. Yeah, somebody, I could have been advertising that, yeah, I opened up the store or whatever, y'all want to come by or something. And this spiritual hater was mad because somebody was coming off as a boss bitch. But in the end of this, they could have always been having an affair with somebody. I don't know. It could be this mask. I don't know what masculines attach themselves to me behind the scenes. But I think that this Russell person, I looked at something. I think this might have been an athlete or something that looked just like him, or somebody that was in behind the scenes in the music industry. So somebody is not just the neighbor. This person was in the industry, like on a, like a lot of people don't know who Tony Yayo is or whatever. He just there. He probably, these probably the keepers, the secret keepers or something, or the seekers of something, or janky promoters or something of the industry. Like, we don't know why he there. He just there. He knows shit about the industry, and he know what to say. That's a fucking high priestess. Now they could be, that person look a lot like my dad, or he look a lot like that girl, that Aqua girl, Aqua something, y'all. I can't remember the name. Okay, he look a lot like that girl. Now that my dad never really looked like him, but they could have spliced that person off of my dad, and they're trying to act like that's my dad and that's his child, and that's not. It's something weird like this. Okay, it's something weird like this. Okay, all right, because that's even making me think about Jay-Z and my dad. Like, what is the connection there? Okay, and Kanye, what is the connection there? Like, all of it make me think too that these people are still sitting in my position. They stole this or something like this. All right. Somebody's reflecting on a situation here. They could have always been told that I did something to my own child. You know how these stories, oh, a witch, we heard that on the morning of December or something, the baby was lifeless or something, and the mother, blah, 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 blah. And this is not even what happened. Somebody else been killing my children like for centuries. America's children, and now we're overwhelmed because most of these people are not from here. They're not. They've like hijacked the earth, and they talk about other worlds, but why the earth seemed like a prison? Why the fuck would the other worlds be coming here unless they already destroyed their worlds and now they want to come here? Or these are other nations. The worlds can actually represent other nations like Africa, shit like this, and not really nothing outer space. And they wrecked their place, and now you want to come over here and bring that shit over here. Okay? And some of these people could be more created off of African DNA now. You get it? So this is just like a some type of judgment or something here. All right. Yeah, runs own business, stable, busy, multifaceted. Remember, because we had that thing out here yesterday where somebody was holding it all together here. Somebody didn't like that. So this was an attack that happened. This had to be an attack that happened a long time ago. And they have been beating me in the spirit or beating me behind the scenes, even harming me possibly or breaking down parts of me so that this part will not show. But I'm a part of a lot of mega companies being built, or certain things that good ideas that companies come up with. They got it from me. So why the fuck would I be broke? You didn't get it from this nigga. That was your like, what is this? Somebody's embarrassed that you went to God's creation or God's child and you got some kind of enlightenment on how to spiff up your business, and now you don't want to pay up. You got the service for free. The work already been done. The work already you already took the work from me. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody that stole from me to come out of Egypt. God did not. This was not leading these people. Moses didn't lead these people out of Egypt. They didn't get out of Egypt until they stole intellectual property from me. You get what I'm saying? They stole intellectual property from me. This could also be Tarot. Okay, the night when my boyfriend and my friend out there was drunk, and they was in a little bit of argument about God or something like this. Cause he was like, you don't believe in that. And she like, oh my God, don't be saying that. And I went in the house to go do something. These people could have kissed or something here that night. And I'm hearing just somebody said this the night that I fell in love. All right. But that's okay. You could fall in love with somebody else. Or this could also be, okay, this could also be the person coming in to me saying that when they spent that night with, yeah, we got mine. When they spent that night with me, it's the night that they fell in love. Now, listen to me. I was thinking the other day about one time when I was intimate with my person, and whatever extra things we were doing or something like this, it led to a long with help, okay, sensational feeling or something like this, okay. And I was just thinking about that night last night, and we never been able to recreate that night, okay. We never been able to recreate that night, okay. Some people use toys together, okay. um we never been able to recreate that night, but I was wondering if this is what somebody is saying here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, y'all, because I feel like there's missing memories here. So let's think if they brought this person up and then something ended up happening between us. I wonder if that's what this, I don't know if this is what this is. It don't even really matter. It don't even really matter, to be honest with you. Okay. So I don't know if this is somebody that was like, I could get rid of all your kids and we could go. Bitch, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, was somebody excited because of a baby or something like this was dead? Like, well, who would say that? Okay. Hmm. So I guess the thing was, but these are people that want me to think that they are in heaven dictating everything now. You see how weird that sounds? So there was not neglect, or the kids could have been told, taken away and told a whole different story, and now they're seeing the truth, and that this father that they've been running around here with in this cult lied on their mother. Okay, now advertisement. This make me think about business because I used to bring my daughter there to the business with me. Like I had to tote her there with me. Yeah, okay. And I did see in my one cars the other day with the mother with the baby on her back in the herb store in my African American deck that it was in reverse. So something could have happened to me that I don't remember there, or this is what somebody wants to put. Somebody wants to put this because imagine these people couldn't touch me this whole time, but they're trying to get me to provoke the fact that I've been harmed and beaten and everything. But this could be that there's two of me and one was being beaten and one was not. You understand? And I can pick up on her emotions. Okay. All right. Let's see about whoever this is that fell in love that night. Okay. What night we're talking about. It really doesn't matter. I don't think. Because I was having dreams when I first moved here that my husband was still back at the old house, locked up in the basement. The person was locked up in the basement at my neighbor's house, at Katie's house. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have been able to do something to manipulate time to make it look like the baby was with me when it died, or this could be somebody also messing with like a digitized, like if something is always under recording, somebody could skip numbers on the thing. This could be whoever this is that made up the Kanika Jenkins stuff. Okay, because that's why I told y'all Kanika Jenkins looked to me like my neighbor's daughter. She looked like the little Tiana girl. You understand? So that's why I was confused. Are they showing something that they did to me? But maybe they did it to me first, and then now other girls. And the last could have been the Kanika girl. But what if these people? What if this is a grape that was taken from me when I was little, and that was kind of like my child, or they created the strand of this child off of my DNA? You get what I'm saying? So this could also be somebody stopped me from being able to go through the door 22. Okay, to go through these two doors, or this I'm a tutor, okay, like Elizabeth Tudor, but they stopped me from going through the two doors. They let all these other people march through the two doors, and now the two doors are closed. It's like go up in there with that bomb up in there so I can blow y'all asses up. Somebody's wanting to give you the money, but like I told you, these people that's whatever they're doing, you're not even the owners of this. You're not even the owners of this. You're not supposed to be in here. You could, these people, this is like a nuclear bomb. This is like a nuclear bomb in our intelligence. Like, or this is not, this is America stuff. And you just made a nuclear bomb by the amount of people that you let go through this thing. Matter of fact, it's only not even supposed to be that many people that go through it. And y'all let all these trifling people go through it. And now you get to get stuck in there and just light that shit on fire. These, I'm telling you, these people are crawling into their own something. Because somebody tried to open this up for me or you. Somebody tried to open up for me or you, but it was going to be a bottomless pit you was going to fall into. And so let them fall into that. And you didn't fall for it or something. And they thinking they're gonna give you some compensation here. So you could be a boss bitch in the business. No, motherfucker. The reason why I don't have to get those milestones like they did is because you ruined it. The time that I was supposed to do it, you came in and ruined it. So I get to float to the top with no problems. You understand? I get to float to the top. I already did all the work over and over and over and over and over again. It's your mischievous behavior as to why now even more. Somebody could have found out that this was not their child or something, and this person could have did this, but now somebody could be reflecting like, damn, it's not even my wife's child. Because I feel like somebody didn't believe me. They thought that I was trying to cover up the fact that just let's say I had been fucking around when I got pregnant with one, it still was my person's children. You understand? But you could kill somebody's children to make it look like it's not their children because you had a long-term plan to take everything from me and take it to somebody else. And nigga, once you get immaculated to my energy, you're stuck. You can't get the fuck up out of that. You got all that goodness with this. Don't be trying to call that shit stale now. You see what I'm saying? So these people could be being blocked from going through this portal, even though they acting like they was in the upright. You stole this money, and you said I was not somebody's child too. This could also there could be a clone of me that's a princite as well, and the rest of princes, what particular kids could have not known that, or maybe that's why they moved this person near me to kill me so she can take my destiny. See, because somebody's saying I like me more, so this could be somebody the person that they killed of me could have been the Prince Starseed version. Okay. And now it's time, it's like you kill somebody, then you about to be killed. Yeah, you kill somebody, you about to be killed. I don't know. This could be also these people thought they was in the upright by getting rid of this child because they found out it wasn't my child. So maybe these people was trying to work this. I don't know. And they didn't want nobody else to come in and be able to take, but now they don't like me because I done said something or whatever this is, and it don't even matter about that at this point. Let's see. I'm also hearing that, I mean, again, the kissing and the heavy sex that we had in the honeymoon 20 something years ago in Fort Lauderdale. Um, this could be also somebody saying that that's the night that they fell in love or something here. Somebody feels like you're not fighting hard enough or I'm not making enough noise about what happened here. Because I feel like there's endorphins when the sex is mutually just bomb as hell. It doesn't matter who it is. There's endorphins on both sides. There's shit that shoots out. So if you've been in a marriage with a bot or somebody that's a stalemate, you know, you might not have been giving off that energy for a long time. Okay. So, and it's like when these men get bit by these snake women, oh, you don't realize though that the real child that you have with me, if this is Tarot and somebody went with Tarot, you didn't know that they the ones that took and killed or took that baby that actually was yours. But this could be somebody that didn't want children for real. And this person could have sent that version of his masculine, could have sent the person in here to release them children or kidnap them children or kill that child, the Tyler child. Again, there we go with that water energy, drowning somebody out with something. So if this person, if in 20 something years later, when the Tierra Tarot, Lanina Parham energy is here in a different form, they end up making, but you don't know, you could be mad about something, but you don't know that this is who took your child when she was 2 years old and murdered your child. And then you sitting here, so it don't even matter what you think because I'm the motherfucking empress. And if I'm finding this out, bitch, and these bitches just now having some kids right now, your motherfucking kids is at stake, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Somebody trying to argue with me, you let these bitches kill my fucking children? My perfectly beautiful fucking children? My child? Bitch, you don't have no kids. You not about to. You see what I'm saying? And now you over there laying up with that bitch, and you're gonna try to blame me for the energy being off. So yeah, you could have fell in love with this bitch, but do you know that the reason why you found out this child is not mine, yours or mine, and you wanted to kill me because you thought it wasn't your child, and all this other shit is because the real child was taken by Tierra Terra on them back then, or karmic what's her name, karmic ending 1010. That's who took the real child. So these are like some type of silent traffickers or something like this. And this was in Zion. When we was in Zion. So these could be the daughters of Zion was abusing the Holy Spirit while I was in Zion. Okay. So that was when, because that child looked just like her dad. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there could have been also the Sophia and the Alberon energy. They got together. Okay. And then that's when they swapped out, probably like 3 or 4 years old. That's when they got Amaya. She was at her cutest. So they waited until these children got like really, really cute and beautiful. And that's when they took the children. When they formed out. And then Kayla, she was always pretty, but she got her most prettiest probably about 5 or 6 years ago. You know, she reminded me of Yandy, okay? But she got her most prettiest when she sprouted out right after a teenager. When we moved to this house, she sprouted into her beauty, a swan, okay? And that could be when they killed her. The drownings, something could be a drowning here, all right? But again, somebody could have burned somebody on fire because I opened up a store. And this is what this is making me think here. They could have burned one of my clones. Unless these people are the people that started the fire and then they got burned a little bit too. You understand what I'm saying? So this like Jupiter ascending energy here. Or that's when they turn me into Blueface, a Blueface, or a doppelganger energy of this person. And this could be the night when somebody fell in love with that version of me there. That's why the love triangle between Krishan and Whack 100 and Blueface is something more to that. And a decoy got burned because I don't know what the fuck this is, or something about a clone being created, because but that would have been between me and the boyfriend around 22 years old, the Michael Jackson properly version of the male spawn of this person. When I was probably about 22 years old, Blueface looked like a mix between me and him. Okay. But if the Jacksons wanted to take over and all this other stuff, and they angry at their dad or angry at the God or whatever this is through their dad, now I can see kind of like why I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying now I can see why they would be choosing that energy, because that's a Christ for them. It's not for the world, but for them. But do they deserve a Christ? No, you don't. You don't. After all the shit that you did, you don't. You don't. You're not the ones that's supposed to be getting the Savior. You're not lost. You know exactly what you're doing to these people. Jesus didn't come here for you. Came here to judge you. Now somebody concerned or something like this. Like, oh, this person gonna stab the person in the back. Like y'all stabbed me millions of fucking times. What do you mean? Like, you don't never do that shit trying to prance nobody in front of me, because I'll get confused and I look at y'all as like enemies or something like this, or separate than me. I'm never gonna understand why I can't be myself on any platform. A regular bitch, social media giant or whatever the fuck I'm gonna be, the president. You ain't never gonna convince me that I can't walk right up in through there and walk on the other side, go on a shopping spree, get me some clothes that fit me real nicely, and sit on my fucking throne because you catching me at a bummy state because I don't want to beg nobody for no fucking money online to buy me no clothes. Because this is the closest that you really trying to get me to being homeless. Yeah, nah. Nah. All right. Like, who you think you is that you can't be humiliated and other people can be humiliated, or the people that you humiliated can be humiliated, but you can't be humiliated because the truth start coming out about what somebody was doing with a gang of people. Don't nobody want to look like a stupid ass. Like, boy, I told you to stay your ass in the house. I got to work to pay the bills. And you talking about I don't love you. You went and joined a gang when I'm out there working hard to supply something for you. And you said I don't give a fuck about you. And now the gang got you wrapped up in some shit. You going to jail. And you telling me that they had to beat the shit out of you for you to get in the gang. And now you getting in all this trouble and shit like you've been in it since you've been in the gang. And you looking at me like I'm the one that didn't give a fuck about you. When I was trying to tell you that this part was going to come up to you or something like this and people was going to be giving you these opportunities or something. And now you mad at me while you in there. So you want to come fuck up what I'm doing with God or what I'm doing on my path? Nah. These people should have waited, or they should have listened, or whatever this is, or they shouldn't have been fooled by a fake Christ or a fake box or whatever the fuck this is. So don't go talking to God, man, when you knew you was running around saying about we are gods or yeah, our gods or I'm a king, bitch. You was giving yourself the title and you hadn't done the work. So don't come around here talking about where is God at when you been licking on that bitch twat that erase your fucking memory about where you come from and who the fuck you are. And you know it and you can't give it up because you got a problem. You know motherfucking better. The ones that had an assignment. We're not talking about people that's just aimlessly able to, okay, don't be jealous of them. He could fuck with them Puerto Rican bitches or he could do what God didn't put them on an assignment to do this X, Y, and Z. So don't go blaming God now. When obviously when you was doing whatever you was doing, you wasn't thinking nothing about God. You wasn't thinking nothing. You was listening to your mama and them and these niggas from the community and these people that thought that they had found out what God is and now we can play God and all this other shit. That's who you was listening to. So it's like, okay, what do? Is there a manhunt for these particular people that was doing this shit here? You understand? Yeah, we got Sansa energy here. And then the one old lady, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune was not for this person. Frankie Tarot. Hold on. So this is my family and that family. We haven't had a gathering together in these families where, it was happening on the Bruton side of the family that the Parhams came to something, or this was happening on the Henley side of the family, and then the Brutons came to. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen this kind of situation in forever. Usually, when somebody having something on my dad's side, that's what it is. When somebody having on, but to think that these people was all swarming, they was working together like they was family and first cousin bloodline behind the scenes, while you was keeping the real Empress out, the person that was the only true son that was supposed to be lifted up or taken care of or something like this. You was okay to take care of somebody only when it benefits you. Or you could look like a superhero or something like this. Somebody don't want to get a tower for removing somebody's Ace of Cups. And this is just the truth. Or by dumping out my juice and with all these friends that you was hanging out with. And didn't give a fuck about my safety. But you had the nerve to come feed these people off of my cup. You had the nerves to come pour out a little bit of my cup and then act like you the boss and you still getting less than you deserving. So any motherfucker underneath you is getting less than they deserving. It ain't no fucking way around it. If you compromise or you in some kind of contract with this was somebody supposed to, y'all was supposed to let me go where I'm supposed to go, and then I look down and the motherfuckers that deserve it in a righteous manner go ahead and raise you up. But somebody did something so wrong because you had a cap on you. You tried to create a cap on me. This is somebody that didn't want to be outdone by a child or something here, or a friend or a cousin or whatever this is. They didn't want to let go of something that they created years ago by keeping me out of my own fucking destiny and my own, off my throne. Period. And I came for it all back. And it's kind of creepy because I'm like, damn, I feel the love a little bit. I feel the love a little bit of a bunch of niggas that I could have loved, or they show some kind of support in some kind of way, but it's like they so distant because I don't really know these people. It wasn't with my will to know these people. It's almost like somebody connected to me, these people unwillingly, but these are the people that's really worried about something or want something to be put back together. I don't even know these people. Like this me don't even know these people, but another me could have been around these people. You understand what I'm saying? And that person could have perished. You see? Like, and around these people, could have been cool. They could have worshiped me. They could have been all coming, showing love. I could have been hanging around with these people. This could be anywhere in another part or something. Somebody didn't like that. Like where I grew up, hanging out with my friend and their friends and stuff like this. I was always around somebody else and their friends or something, right? And it seemed like it was accepted. But I feel like whatever this was my stuff or something. But I'm not privy to it. You understand? This me that's sitting in this chair right now, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like the bridge to Terabithia, bitch. I don't know. See, because it's telling me, I'm hearing in that book, and it said, I'm going to show you how to get to this bridge or whatever. And then this way, in the future, you're going to know how to get back to the bridge and get over it. But I feel like somebody deleted some kind of information. Somebody's not able to get over, or there's a missing key element here. Okay? There's a missing key element here. Hmm. I don't know. And it's so it's like all these people like, there it is right there, man, damn. But it's like, I'm never going to find it. But instead of just saying, okay, here you go, I'm going to take you right to the spot and then go in. You know, somebody don't want to help. They're not looking at the damage that they've done. They don't care about that. It's just what they got from the damage that they done. They don't care that with the damage that was done is the reason why you might have to take more care or more time to lead this person. But once they get in there, they're gonna know. It's like a baby being scared of the water, and you putting they lifting up their feet and tucking them under. And then some babies, some cultures or whatever will just throw the baby, if they live around water, they'll just throw the baby in there and see if the baby could swim. Just throw the baby in the water or whatever. It's something, it's something like that. The shock of it or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got attacks, tough. Okay. Burns. Okay. And we got somebody as a czar. Okay. Or a Caesar or Caesar or whatever this is. And we got the heiress. Oh. I didn't push play on there. Somebody could be this energy here. And then we got indicted. Somebody is not indicted or something. And then we got blind in reverse. So maybe somebody had to perish for a czar or this Caesar or whoever this is to see. Okay? Heiress, somebody sacrificed somebody so that they can see something. And maybe this person didn't get indicted. Okay, attacks are tough. So somebody could be doing tougher attacks on somebody. Okay. And I don't know what about this Burns. I'm getting like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, but also something about some kind of burns or something here. Somebody could be burning somebody with something. Also a slaughterhouse. This slaughter energy. Because they're only letting killers, that movie or that show with Selena Gomez, only killers in the building. This is somebody that's about to get, but I feel like some of these people hold in sicknesses in them that they're giving to people, and this is making them the murderer here. And I'm saying, no, there's no murderers in heaven. So you're going against what the fuck God said, and you being haughty enough to make a fucking TV show about it or something like this. And then this person also was supposed to be some rumored about this kidney with this fucking Kanika Jenkins thing. Like, I don't understand what the fuck y'all talking about. This could also be somebody attack, like somebody could be burning like down there. Also, I was hearing something about somebody burning somebody's balls or something with something. I don't know. Hold on, I need more light in here. Hold on. Like, that's some more hateful ass shit, y'all. I just really think that whatever this is that they've been doing is some more hateful ass shit. It's almost like, okay, the quality of somebody's life here. Okay, the quality of somebody's life is being changed here. And I want these bitches dead. I'm not gonna fucking keep playing. You wanna run around here like you some Nazi, inglorious bastards, bitch? You could get hit like it. You're not gonna take away. Let's call America Israel. Cole, you letting all these motherfuckers run around here on the news talking about Israel deserves Israel, or I'm not supporting Israel, bitch. Israel is America. It ain't Israel. It's whatever the energy is that you're using. We're talking about America, regardless of what they're calling it. I'm telling you what they're talking about, and it's not Israel Coleman, motherfucker. This is talking about the Holy One. This one. So you want to do abuse to me to make it like, oh, God ain't true or something like this. But you just look stupid. Everybody arguing, no, these is bitches that be acting about it on fucking bad girls and baddie and shit like this. But bitch, y'all wasn't talking that shit to me when I was in school, motherfucker. And you sure wasn't talking that shit to me a year ago or something like this when I was still in my, I was big, but I was still in my motherfucking, warrior motherfucking armor. You want to wait until my motherfucking arm is out of socket, bitch? When my hand is crunched up like this, I can barely move it. And I'm deformed and shit, bitch. And I still ain't crying about it. Because I got faith that in the end, all this stuff is going to be healed. Regardless of what you're talking about, oh, you out of time, we can't do it. I don't trust you. You motherfuckers that's playing around like, I don't trust you healing nothing of mine anyway. You understand what I'm saying? I don't trust you. Shit, kill all them niggas and then take me back in my shit and fix me up like you supposed to. You understand? Let's see. Because I still don't got enough light. Hold on. Motherfucker. I'm worried about making my bed in case it's a hidden illegal camera in my house watching me and exploiting me to the world when motherfuckers is coming here poking me with AIDS needles and shit in the middle of the night. Who the fuck is concerned about that? Bitch, I probably won't even be worried about, I probably wouldn't be worried about taking a shower every day. I probably wouldn't be worried about putting clothes on. I'm not depressed, motherfucker. I probably wouldn't be worried about brushing my teeth every day or some shit like this, or all day, or 2 times a day, or taking a shower 2 times a day when a motherfucker doing this. Like, who's thinking about that? Who's thinking about this? I don't understand who's thinking about this at a time like that. Only the people that know that they've witnessed themselves die and come back to life illegally, because you're not supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be using these methods. You don't witness yourself die and come back, and people were loyal to you, and you keep coming back and you keep coming back. You didn't witness it, so you want to be all rowdy. We didn't witness you having money in your hand, regardless of what you want, whose money it is, and going spending money. Some of you bitches that's online and on and fucking in reality TV. You want somebody to be jealous. I'm usually happy for people, or I like seeing you live that kind of life and present it on TV and show it to me, because that's your choice and you getting paid to do it, and you having fun and I'm having fun watching it. Fuck, I'm be jealous for. I don't want to do that. I'm really private. I'm actually a really private person. I'm actually a really, really fucking private person. Check my stats, bitch, going back. I'm really a private person. Check my Facebook and shit going back. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit there and be quiet about no injustice. Okay. I'm gonna just speak on it, take the punches as they come, and keep on moving forward. You understand? I like to watch you do the shit. What the fuck I want to do? Why are you trying to put some shit on me? I didn't sign up for that. But I could see how somebody could panic and try to ruin me because they find out, no, bitch, she ain't supposed to be one of us. She supposed to own this company. And then somebody like, oh, wait a minute. I think because I've been in Bad Girls Club or something like this so much time, I should be the one. No, bitch, you should continue to perform. And you should let a motherfucker like me that know how to run something or dictate something take over the back end, because that's why somebody would have left something like that to me. This could also be this Mona Scott. Somebody's name could be Scott. It's something like that. Like, these people might have had to crawl, do all this other stuff, make all them females crawl. That could be also something with Lil Jon and them. They could be finding out that these people was fakes. Some of these people was fakes the whole time. They was not supposed to be running this. And the shit that they made you do, this could be another thing where these people turn around and eat the fucking souls out of these motherfuckers that had you do this. And this was never a part of this. You fell for the okie doke. These people was never supposed to be giving you any opportunities or anything. They're not even supposed to be a part of this. That's just what I'm hearing. I cannot find my. Hold on, man. I cannot find my Glasses. It's to show you how far somebody will go in the public eye and how much somebody can get away with something with either some old head that they gave or these bitches is supposed to be high class and you down up in there doing that same whole ass shit to keep some type of power, some type of false something of power, sense of power. These motherfuckers, some of these people start off as pick-me's. They're going to always be that. I just ain't never been one of them. I didn't like the motherfucker a whole bunch of just be looking at the person like, damn. Yeah, I couldn't be his type or something like this. Keep it to myself. I wasn't throwing myself, getting drunk, throwing myself all on them and shit like this. You know, I just talked it up to like, yeah, it ain't like that or whatever or something like this and move the fuck on. This might even, I don't be like stalking, but it may be like, well, I'd like to just sit there and look at people like pieces of art. Beautiful people. I was like, God damn, you fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, where they make this at? Because I admire beautiful people and beautiful things. I don't be jealous of them. Why? I don't know what's wrong with people. I can't find my glasses. Somebody worry about their house messy, bitch. And people, you discovered that there's aliens on the earth that can come kill you at nighttime and take your organs and shit like this when you close your eyes. And somebody and they're targeting just me at the time because they feel like I'm advertising something. But it's really because somebody's stealth way, and now they're being forced to say, well, maybe something is special or something like this. I don't know. And they're just trying to put you over there for like the wolves to eat somebody alive. Woo. Oh my God. This kitchen here is kind of messy. Shit. And here I am thinking, like, do these people know something I don't know? Because the way I'm shaped, the age I am, the condition I'm in, why am I having to fight young girls? Why is young girls, little old girls trying to fight me? Damn, was this how it was? Jackie Christie and, you know what I'm saying? And what's her name? Whatever, Roman. Okay? The people that was looked at as bitches on these shows. Is this what y'all had to deal with? This will also be somebody don't want you to step out in your they seen your transformation, you know, that you were supposed to be coming into, and this made bitches pressed. I'm wondering if this is something like that too. Now, we just ain't gonna have no glasses. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Let's see. And then we got bumping heads in reverse. Somebody don't like somebody to be attacked. Like somebody let somebody taste attacking a holy one time, and now it's a thing. Somebody could even be making money off of doing this over and over again. Like dropping somebody in the middle of nowhere and then allowing these people to find the person, get jealous of they like, and beat the shit out of them like they just some piece of meat in the wilderness. Or like some people are starving and they hungry. These could also be somebody taking a child, putting them somewhere, and we're not talking about cannibals like chopping up this child and putting it on the barbecue grill. We're talking about with the elements that come with this child, they're able to feed a village with 2 fish or 2 people. Uh, and these could be people that got the identity, or they are wealthy individuals. They come with wealth. The lack of knowledge is God's children not knowing that you could just, it's one simple thing, or it's something that's hidden from you or me that opens up a door of everything. Impossible, like possibly making anything impossible possible. And you got a bunch of hater ass people that don't even belong there blocking it so much that you about to get your whole unit, your whole G unit ripped up out that shit so I could sit in it where I'm supposed to been in the first place. You understand? Yeah, somebody being a jackass or something like this person that ghosted you. But there's also somebody else here that don't, you're not bumping heads with this person. They actually witnessed some kind of attack or something. Maybe they know that you're not lying, because it would be like for somebody to attack one of these particular ones, that would be crazy. And somebody witnessed, oh, somebody actually did. Okay. I try to figure out where I stuck them glasses, y'all. I remember folding them in half last night and sticking it behind something. Boy. It must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been, but we lost it somehow. Oh my God. I close my eyes. Touch me now. Okay. I know you didn't come here to listen to me go cleaning up cards and shit all around the house. So let me try to finish this real quick. But I just feel like I don't have a complete deck. Like okay, we'll just use this one. I don't think I lost any of these. Nene, you don't see my glasses? Hot and cold on it. So somebody could be like playing with your energy depending on how they feel. Like acting like they don't see certain things. This could be a Queen of Cups. This was stuck to the back of this deck. This person is in the upright. This is somebody that's centered on your ass now. Somebody wants you out the way, or me, whoever this is, okay? This ain't supposed to be with this deck, but... And we got the devil energy in reverse. Hold on. It's actually really dark over here. I don't know if it's my eye that's making it harder for me to see right now. Because it's the entire eyelid is swollen. could also be somebody that like your natural appearance. They don't want you wearing makeup or something. That's a problem for somebody. It's just I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, we got world card energy. Also, somebody saying that you're not special to them anymore. Okay, and that's why something is happening here. All right, but that's the wrong thing to do or the wrong thing to say, because this is, let this person say that if that's what they saying, because this is about to get this motherfucker moved right out the spot. This is, yeah, this could be somebody spying on you on the low. You know, you stop giving a man some ass and you'll see how somebody really, it ain't really how they really feel about you. Because I still think if a man love a woman, it don't, the first woman he love or the love the most, it don't change. But a witch or a devil could get in. But we seen that it's not the devil. The devil, somebody said, don't blame me. The devil is in reverse. This could be Diablo, or this is a Baphomet energy. A female with a penis got in the way of something. So you can't even compete with a female with a penis if you a female without one. Whether you had one before or you don't got it no more, you can't even compete with a man with a phallic. So why would you even try? This could be what somebody's finding out. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. We got persistence. Somebody was not persistent with their care or something. Or sticking up for someone. And so these attacks could be getting stronger. Or somebody attacks people because they're tough. But I feel like the girls that, you know, put this tough show on in front of the cameras, they didn't have to, they may not have had to go through this shit on the way in. They actually experienced it while they was already in. And somebody's trying to kill me in the shadows or in the background. But it's really the front and center. Okay. To prove some kind of point here. All right, this is somebody that, and like I said, if this is my soil and I was the queen and I'm finding out, or the king, that my person or my queen was building a whole empire with another nigga on the other side of town, bitch, and y'all was killing my kids, you might well, and by the time you wake up in the morning, ain't gonna be shit there. Unless it's my children that you was building it with. And then I had to yank my children back. If the rest of you niggas gonna have to. So this would be, again, why God in the Bible could have took the children sometimes and didn't take the leaders. But there's another time when God said, even the children. So it would be something that had to be examined here. Because I was also hearing from that witch movie or that high priestess movie or that tarot movie, don't do the flood or don't kill the flood of your friend. Because again, something could have, say these people built an empire off of your blood. You really just need them out of the, if they change their mind now it feels so good, they don't want to give me my body back. These are body creators. They do the shit that I can't do or that I'm not supposed to do behind the scenes to get the body ready so I can walk off with my body and everything that I need. But they decided to keep it for themselves. Okay? And then also build their own and everything like this too. That would be looked at as a treason. Or a mother that's producing seed and somebody else cannot. And you're honoring the one that was not able to produce seed because they was able to hijack the seed from the one that can produce seed that you already was with and you had the gift. And you're honoring the one that knows how to hijack and break in the cars and steal them when you was with the bitch that can create them, make them, or even buy the fucking car for you. Like, somebody don't make no sense. All right? Somebody don't make no sense. We got the Seeker of Pentacles. This could be somebody like that's a tough job, or you're being tough because you're trying to find out who got your money. Okay, somebody could be looking at you like a tough guy or something like this. And you just a Page of Pentacles, you know. But again, the bright idea about something here. Because people like, we stole your bitches and your money, and then you got a limited, the time just start ticking, bitch. You understand? It's like the time just start ticking, friend. Or not friend. As soon as you did it. So this could be somebody also, you're being tough, or it's a tough job or something, but somebody has to do it. Somebody could be going out there finding these pentacles. But they could also be the reason why they're gone. Everybody trusted somebody. Like somebody got burned. I'm hearing a group of people got burned by somebody. or a one person, whoever this is. The Five of Wands, striving, all right? So let it burn. When you feel it in your body, you find somebody who, Five of Wands, maybe somebody want to know who burned a bridge or burned this or burned you or burned something. Somebody could have attacked someone. All right. We got the heiress or the heiress here. As the hang one that everybody's draining. Somebody could wear a size extra large. I'm just saying she energy or extra large energy here. All right. Somebody's draining me or whoever this is of their energy here. And then we have the Apprentice of Pentacles. But I'm noticing with these symbols on here that these are people that want the cornerstone to be at the bottom for 2 terms or something, and they feel like there's going to be not enough, there's not going to be a such thing as this person or this breed or something anymore. This is like some people that ate or took something from me or you to make themselves be able to see again. They could have just spilled a lot of blood for everybody to drink, spilled something for everybody to, yeah. And also Caesar. This could also be Caesar, render God what is God's, or what is, this could be a male that was connected to me. And that would be like the Bible saying, Caesar, render God what is God and yours what is yours. But really the truth is Caesar would probably just flee because Caesar didn't have shit before they stole this stuff from God or Christ. It doesn't matter what it looked like. We got Canada or California, Z, World War Z energy. This could be this pits or something kind of energy here. Can think about how Brad Pitt kind of looked like Benzino, and Benzino kind of looked like whatever the president, John McCain or whatever like this. These could be the same like archetypes again. And then we have Arkansas. So California, the zombie in Arkansas. All right. And then we have the black world here. Somebody could be with these people here. And these greens, this could be Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever. They want the triangle in reverse here. With the cornerstone or the capstone. You see how it's split? The tip is cut off. So somebody is cut off from the rest of the people, and these people are heavy weight on the cornerstone. So these people could have rejected me in the farming, or they could have took my idea to even go and buy plots of land or something like this, but they're not inviting. They're not inviting. Like I told you, this is making me think about Martin Luther King again, traveling all over the world and having little places where they can dip off at. Somebody in the Bible, it was the same thing. You know, these women were making sure that these people could be whisked into homes of safety, maybe even having somebody outside the door. I keep on seeing that card, blocked card, with somebody painting themselves black and standing in front of a door and blocking people from going into somewhere. This could have been also a Caucasian person that painted themselves black to keep another black person safe from other black motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody had to go blackface or whatever to protect somebody or something. Just like the jackass with the clown face, somebody could have had to do this too, to act like a clown or whatever to get somebody's attention. All right. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's stopping this, trying to stop this from happening. Seeker of the Sword. Page of Swords. Who is this? Jordan Sparks? All right. Indicted. Somebody could have been spying on somebody on the low. This could even be a child. And this person is escaping some kind of indictment. Maybe even by throwing you or me under the bus. Okay? Because I'm telling you, somebody's like, hey, You sure it ain't you? It ain't your energy. It is not you. That's why people keep doing this. But I didn't even experience these in real life. I didn't even experience these attacks in real life. You understand? So it's something like persistence is in reverse. These people want to cut somebody out of their position here, and that's why they're doing these attacks here. And this could be people in the West. I'm getting Playboy. My Playboy bunny nose ring is sitting over here on the side. And it's sitting right underneath this rock, this grotto, the grotto, the famous grotto. So there could be something like ancient or something. Okay. This devil energy with the long legs. Marquita, Marshina, Marquita. Malaysia. Somebody is devil with a new like somebody is this energy here. Let them eat cake. This could be this devil, or this could be the stack house energy. Somebody that's acting like they had. Cause I ain't really never. Listen, I have dudes that I dealt with that I cared about tough. All right, but when I was going through my time, there was nobody that was more important than my man. But if he thought other bitches was more important, then I can't deal with you. I can't use you. And not, and then I'm not saying use you like I can't use you like that. I'm just saying I can't for this new whatever this is. I can't have you not in those positions. I can't. For a bitch, you thought a bitch was just whatever this is. Okay, that's why I'm saying this is somebody that cause my left leg don't work. It's almost like I had a stroke and I don't know it. And so I'm trying to like dance or move my body or maybe just lift a couple little tiny weights with my hand. With my girls got some little weights out there. I'm trying to like move my arm with a weight in it and stuff like this to try to gain some type of control. And this is somebody waiting until you've had a stroke and then trying to compare your dancing skills to another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't just over here for 4 years trying to sneak and watch me dancing in my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be a fucking dancer, dude. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dancer, dude. Like, why are you trying to compete with me with a dancer? Somebody could have been a stripper for 25 years, bitch. I'm not trying to be a stripper. Like, what are you doing? I would like to go see a stripper dance. It's an art. I don't want to be a stripper. It's too much. Too much damn work for me. Even if you could bring me back, bitch, I don't want me nothing that men think that they can take advantage of. Listen to that real good. Listen to that. Because this boy, this masculine energy, this could also be with the cello energy. If this it could be the energy of this stackhouse person brought something and put it in the cigarettes or put it in the weed or something. And then this is where something could have happened to me in that apartment in Zion that they're covering up. And this could be this masculine, like, oh, that's the night that I fell in love with that person after this person killed me or they found me in comatose or some shit on the couch. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got this Ivy. I don't know who Ivy is. Maybe y'all know. Maybe this the Ivy League or something like this. Or this dark-skinned girl, Ivy. The hair person or whatever. Somebody that do hair. Yeah, we got death and heartbreak and then a latrine cleaner. Maybe this person was trying to steal my position that's doing something here. All right. Yeah, they were trying to do something to the Empress. Heartbreak the Empress, turn the Empress into a latrine cleaner and cause a death. But there's at least 3 people that could be losing their life in turn. I don't know who that person is. It could be a Letitia Johnson clone. It could be a Letitia Johnson clone, possibly. Okay. Yeah, we got the Sips Juice energy in reverse here. Or this could be this light-skinned girl. It's one of these hair girls. I'm telling you, somebody, when I was sitting there watching hair tutorials and stuff for 3 years and nurturing that group on YouTube, because Jesus would look at a dead party for 3 years and give his energy it, or 3 days. And I was giving my energy to those girls, not knowing somebody was looking at them bitches and they was collecting them too. You understand? They was collecting or sponsoring these girls or something like this. And somebody still on the same shit. And I feel like somebody just got stuck here instead of worrying about Hollywood or higher level stuff. Even that, like, you see, YouTube is a step down from reality TV. So the reality people, TV people should have been really fighting to keep some type of spirit alive between, because once this shit hit this YouTube, this is taking away y'all views. Like, I don't get it, but whatever this is, it doesn't even matter. They trying to reduce Drake to fucking a YouTube to doing YouTube interviews. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? That sounds so weird to me. Like anybody's manager. So maybe people are managing themselves, because who? What? You get what I'm saying? I mean, it does also like bring in it does also, what do you call it? Yeah, because I was never, that's why I'm saying I'm never a Hollywood entertainer, a music entertainer. Y'all splice that up with different energies. Just like I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just putting my message out on here, basically. So somebody's like, oh, somebody is dead. This shit happened a long time ago. Like I said, unless they took that dead body in their they took that dead body and they're trying to bring it back, because we got the heiress is in the upright, but somebody was hanging from a tree. This could even be a boyfriend that they sacrificed instead of me. Somebody that would die for me or something like this, okay? They don't want it to feel like that's that. Or this could be, like I said, one of my bodies that, again, if they killed me as Jesus as a youngin', now I'm back as Christ. You understand? So, I mean, whatever you want to, whatever you're trying to do. Nobody about to argue with these people. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could also be a drinker, like to go out for drinks and stuff like this. Two people could be this. These people could be in the reverse here. All right. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles going off to work. So it's like they trying to act like God left the world up to these group of hooligans to try to teach me lessons and abuse me before I can sit and take the throne, when I know what God showed me. Somebody was supposed to bring me something. I was supposed to walk away from this house and look back one last time. And I was supposed to be, being in some type of freedom for the first year or something. And then taking some type of position after I got rejuvenated from the bullying that these people did to me. I was supposed to rejuvenate myself the way I think is necessary. Rather, I got a school bus and drove around the country for a year just to go sightseeing and venture out and meet people. Just like the Jesus movie or whatever that they created a couple years ago, when that man came out and then he just went on that journey and just started walking or going around, and he started meeting all them people all over the world and touching people. Somebody wanted me not to be able to do that. And it wouldn't even be on no rally against the government. It would just be who I am. Just meeting people on that level. Also, there would have been abuse too. But if you're abusing me in my own home, then there's really nowhere, You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got this energy here of the Knight of Swords energy in reverse. Now, people could be replacing their demons and trying to use me or somebody else that's of some kind of light as a conduit, but it's still a very dangerous task. It could lead to like overstimulation, a heart attack, because it's something that's being swapped over here. So somebody might want you in a tough job where you have to do these readings or something like this, and somebody is trying to bring this person up to the heavens, okay? But Mommy Watson and them, these are all the devils that have been abusing me with these people all the time. They the ones that have been watching me all the time, learning, looking at my Akashic records, making things tough or something like this. You're not going anywhere. It's not even about you and the man, because I know that you changed these men and they're not the same anymore. And so it doesn't matter what these men are saying. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what they're saying. They're not the boss. These are foreign women that have been watching someone learn how to get the money, and they've been holding somebody back and going and chasing after my money or yours with the clues that they have, okay? And then we have something being tough here. All right, it's about to get tough for these people if they think they're going to run around here and do whatever this is. It doesn't matter who they are. All right. All right. Archangel Michael. This could be also, like I said, the Tupac energy, Biggie Smalls energy, which could be Shamar energy, Shamar Johnson and Letitia Johnson. Okay. With this, uh, what's the name? Be Lovely could be their mother. All right. And they're trying with the Marcel or whatever. But they're trying to say like, these are my parents, but they're not. They're not. I'm not special to these people at all or something. Nothing is special to these people. The Johnsons is a whole bunch. The Johnsons is a whole bunch of mumble jumbled up people here. These are a bunch of mumble jumbled up people. These people are mixed up from all. None of these people are really Johnsons. They use science to conform these people to their lineage. It's a war tactic. Okay? It's a war tactic. And some of these people are in this. Some of these people are in this, and now they're reviewing and they're seeing, realizing something, and they're nervous or they're scared here. Somebody was juggling somebody in 10 years ago, and somebody could have burned this person in some type of way here. They could have beat this person and burned this person. The World card in reverse. Justice. Somebody could have killed the World card energy here. Yes. I'm not. I'm almost done with this. The underworld knows what happened. Yeah. No, I didn't. Oh, I did eat like 6 of it this morning. Yeah. They can't pluck somebody out this time. Our Lord and Savior is the one you hung up on a tree and killed. Now, we could be talking about a century-old attack, but people are trying to reincarnate it or recreate it today. Somebody's trying to recreate it today. All right? Because somebody wouldn't drink from this big fat cup. Somebody is a big person. This could be this Jay-Z mama that, whatever her name was, some kind of Egyptian name. That lady. Something here. She's like a lesbian or whatever. Okay, she's kind of like a tough, like looking lesbian or something. Or this could also be this. I don't think it's the Chanel energy. I don't think it is. But this is giving me. I used to watch her on Instagram, and I can't remember, Isis something, like a kind of big. She looked like kind of like a tower-esque, like big. She kind of looked like Jay-Z them or Jay-Z uncle. And I used to watch her. I used to come across her thing. She's just kind of loud and whatever like this. Or this is this Liz Armstrong energy, this auntie energy. Somebody want the heiress to drink from this person's cup. This could also be something with the Barry White family or the White family here. That when this person supposedly passed away, they went to be the heiress or something like this to whatever this is. But this is somebody that is a big, lovable person. Like nobody is trying to tell this person to lose weight, but they could have. Okay. They could have, but this is also a connection between Donald Trump. So this gets these people caught up into, if there's something wrong with my hand, if you look at the Armstrong coat of arms, they do something to the hand. So they could have did the same thing to this Ye energy. Because for a minute, I used to look at Ye on TV and I thought he had a fake hand. I thought he had a fake hand for a minute. One of his hands looked stiff or fake. All right. And so these people could have tried to do the same thing to this person. Or they did this to, they did this to this father. This is the killing. These are the people that killed the father so that they could go and skim walk in Donald Trump and take my position as the president. And I don't want these people nowhere near this. They could have also ruined my chances of going to Hawaii and claiming the throne. All right. They stole it or they sitting over. This could also be the Roseanne Barr energy with these family members here. All right. And the Karma Bites could be a reincarnation of Liz Armstrong. Okay. Could be. All right. Could be. Yep. What somebody's mixing up today. The Hermit here. Okay, this Hermit could be a Czar energy. Or this Caesar energy. Or this could be this Beyonce energy or something here. All right. And then we got somebody is not blind. They're a temperance angel. There's somebody that you give something to or show something to, and they can examine it and they can help you see what this is or something here. All right. To decode something. Yeah. Two of Swords, but God in reverse. Somebody can see. All right. What these people been doing. And this person is a different type of seer here. Somebody's a different type of something here. Let's see. Nine of they're not no dishwasher or no scrubbing person or something like this to be cleaning up people's mess for free. Somebody is not indicted. They're not in prison. And I don't know why somebody is not indicted, but why is this little company? This could be like a little tech company or something like this, or this person with no stature or no status. Why are they spying on this person? This is like somebody that risking their whole company. They're risking their whole company, the beginning of their company or their legacy by spying on somebody. We got TED TV. This could also be this male energy, this motivational speaker, or there's a group of motivational speakers here as well that feel like they tried to communicate with me or something to get me to change my life the way that I should, and it's not working because nobody runs me. Run me my fucking money and I got the rest, okay? That's all you need to do. I don't need to, yeah. Telling you, somebody wants you to just be sitting here, or I'll be home for the holidays. No, somebody won't be, okay? And then we got the High Priestess. And the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Because this Queen of Cups is just a High Priestess, Mami Wata. You read for a masculine. More than likely it is the motherfucking Journey of Scorpio, which is also Blackbeard, or the more homebody version, the homebody version of the particular Drake. See, somebody got back there when they was talking about during COVID that these celebrities was getting these ankle monitors. Yeah, you getting cut out. You bitch, these people is fired. Like, eliminate these people, man. Eliminate them, please. Yeah, somebody was sitting lofty or something. You're not anymore. Page of Swords energy here. Now people are going to watch you. Like, you want to watch somebody else struggle and not have money and have to ask their husband or whoever the man is that's pretending to be their husband for money and stuff, and knowing that this would go down in the underworld as some kind of invite so energies could jump on this person that night. You want to be feeling the same thing. Yeah, because this child is not watering these hours anymore. Information is about to be hidden from them. So they could try to keep me or you trapped because they're not going to have this information anymore. All because somebody's ego. Or this is like somebody acting like I'm the man around here. You're going to listen to me. But somebody ain't acting like that at all. No, you're not. The little boy could even be more of a man than you. You tried several times or something. You can't even do it. These are same old fucking people from the 80s or something. And they haven't changed their ways. They still dirty, or they still in some type of, I don't know, something, wanting to make people their servants. And somebody is supposed to be in this energy like, which one would I take tonight? You know, this is somebody supposed to be in this energy, and they trying to make you go down to the bottom of and feed the bottom feeders or something that's not going nowhere. And that's where your mom and them gonna be. That's where your mom and them gonna be. All them bitches from the 80s that was pressing on me. We got the Empress. All these men here, these King of Wands energies that was doing something here. All right. This could be also somebody trying not to be like studious or something like this. There's men running off talking about, oh, I'm about to choose peace. I'm about to choose peace. Something like this. Yeah, Three of Cups. All right. Three of Cups. You don't want to hang out with these people or party with these people. You ready for these people to get the tower wherever they at, wherever they lay their head at. I'm ready for these people to get this tower, especially these two people that try to go behind my back, that be drinking together. This man and this person. This could even be somebody that found one of my clones and tried to turn her into an alcoholic when I've never been an alcoholic, so that they could fit together. And so that somebody don't have to feel ashamed. Now two people is alcoholics, and somebody, this would be a mother or a fake mother or an old wife, an old witch that will use her last powers to make it look like her son or the man in the situation was all that and the woman wasn't shit. And this is the point to ruin, take another woman and reprogram this person and ruin her that is less susceptible to addictive behavior, and then have them tarnished or something in the public eye as if they're a drunkard or something like this. These are two party people. They could be even be on reality TV partying and being drunk and making fools of themselves and everybody's fucking laughing at them. Bitch, I ain't never been no alcoholic or on drugs. I rarely like to smoke weed. You can take that shit somewhere else. And if you tell me I can't get into something without doing those things, I'm going to tell you to get rid of everybody that's doing those things in this profession because I don't want you in it. You're supposed to be, these people are supposed to be playing on the people that's alcoholics or something like this, not hiring them motherfuckers. What's wrong with you? Putting them in a position of power. You don't fucking tell me because I've been secluded or away from my empire how something is run. And you fake act like my friends and my family and my supporters right in front of my face. You don't get to be a part of anything. You're going to be turned into stones, pebbles beneath my feet as I walk my ass to that throne and sit down on it like God said. Somebody could be dishing out candy, or they could be doing a lot of selling around the holidays, or trading or trafficking of children, treats, cookies. Okay, this could be somebody like, oh, you too tough, you a Cookie Lions kind of energy. Oh, we about to get rid of everybody that's fire signs or something like this. And it's a whole devil right here. They'll be throwing all kind of fits behind the scenes. It's almost like somebody could put a compilation of this person up, like they did that Mean Girl on Cruel Intentions, and just let that shit rip and let it play. Because even if there was a Candy, Drake, and Shalonda, but I ended up being the dark-skinned version of the three of us. And then they linked these two people up, even though we loved each other. They linked this person up with this person because that person could tell this person what to do. This will also be this Washington energy here. Waste management. This also has a Washington and, I don't know, something M. Because I be thinking like the little boy, Sebastian or whatever, he remind me of Denzel Washington a lot. So this could be like an offspring of this person or something like this. Okay. This is making me think about something like this, which could be one of these masculines here. One of these masculines could be that. Somebody is childish. This could also be Selena Gomez, could be a younger version of Candelaria. And that could be who was on the top floor around the time if something happened to me at that hotel 20-something years ago, or even if whatever happened a couple of years back, supposedly to Kanika. This is something here. Okay, somebody was dishing out candy or dishing out something here. All right. I'm hearing that also when it comes to Chloe's house, like the little Caucasian girl could have been one of my daughters or something like this. That's what they're trying to say. And that when the child went over there, they finished this child off at the Chloe's house, or they jumped on the dad over there at the Chloe's house. All right. When my person took my daughter to the play date at her friend Chloe's house, they was really close. But this could be also energy harvesting, energy swapping, or something like this. But she was really close to this little Caucasian girl ever since preschool until the time we left. But something is telling me the last time when they was having that play date, they had a play date together. And I had a feeling about this play date. But when they went to this play date, I found a book of my daughters. In her. Somebody threw all this stuff up out of her room. But I found a book of my daughters, and she was like, this is what happened when I was at Chloe's house. And it was something like this. And it had some weird shit, like her laying on the bed and somebody was like doing something to her stomach, or I don't know. And it was just like an alien invasion or some shit like this. Like when she went there, you know, these family members were compromised. You know what I'm saying? And these kids end up being at the bottom of the basement. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like a popular little girl. Everybody wanted to be Chloe's friend. But Chloe was gravitated to Aubrey. You see what I'm saying? This could also be the divine. This could also be something to do with the divine as well. Having a part at taking these children. Even when it comes to these little Alice program things, they take them and drop them down the hole. And then these children could be struggling all their life doing drugs and all this stuff to try to get having sex and doing all this crazy stuff to get up out of the hole that they've been dropped into. But something is telling me, because I was like, oh, I don't really don't want her to go. Oh my God, I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Oh my God, a play date. I really don't know these people. And then I just like, just go. Take her if you're gonna take her or whatever like this, because I just don't want her to go. You know. And he went to go take her, but I'm hearing that something could have happened because it showed like somebody get a man getting hit in the head with something. So, I don't know. This could have been attacks was getting worse on this man. And somebody with the head, we had headaches for a week. Attacks was getting heavy on this person and they didn't know what to do. I mean, somebody could have even, I don't know. They could be saying that somebody committed suicide. And like the people from our hometown that was a part of this secret cult, they picked up the body or they took him or something like this from me to try to make him tough or show him the old ways or not to be sad about one girl that he care about that he losing grip of. We got plenty of hoes over here, and now this person coming back like fuck you. But if I could feel that, then that's fine, but you're not about to stop me from going getting the same fucking thing or just getting something else. You understand? It's something like this, man. And I'm not going to be getting compromised to nobody. It's something like this. We got these little black pieces of scrubby stuff or whatever this stuff is. People get high with that too. All right, but these little scrubbing pads or whatever, something is being shown. There could be 4 people, lumps of coal. This could be something to do with the name Cole or Coleman, or somebody could be very dark skinned here. All right, and these people was also throwing something in somebody's window or coming into somebody's window, or I'm hearing too hip to be a square. These people could have been coming in somebody's window to get some type of, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, ay. Tough. They could have been throwing stuff in people's windows, throwing stuff at somebody's house. I don't know. Because when we first moved in our metropolitan house, people was throwing eggs at our house and stuff like this. This could have been like the first things of like one of these witchcraft hunts or something like this. Okay. They were throwing like eggs and stuff like this, and dead birds was at my door. Well, I didn't know. If I'm in my Holy Spirit energy, I'm not gonna notice that these are what some witches is doing to me or something. I just thought that these was coincidence, and I just thought it's something that just happened. You dig what I'm saying? I couldn't even protect myself even then. Now these could be the greens that was attacking me in that area with the green here in reverse with temperance, the Holy Spirit. They was attacking me when I was little, and the attacks was getting stronger, and so they had to move me north. And then more north or something, because these people are attacking me. But what they don't understand is the whole midst of the garden is me. It's my garden. It's not theirs. Meaning they're not supposed to be in the chariot. God left these people back where they was all them years ago. But somebody could have did something about 1970 something. I remember my uncle had one of these back in the 80s, one of these, the white, whatever this thing is. Girl, what is this called? It's not a limousine. What is this called, y'all? A station wagon. My Uncle Moses had one of these. And I remember we was driving up the street one day to go to his girlfriend's house or something like this. But I was thinking, why is this ride so long? And I want to say we was going up Sheridan Road. But I was thinking like, wait, where we went that night, I can't remember why we were in the car going wherever this is. And we were about to drop off his kids back to their mom, or there was a spending the night situation or something like this. But I remember driving back to that house. There's a house over there by the gas station over there before you get to before you get to damn, what's that new school that they cleaned up over there? On Lewis and right there across from the school that's across from the police department. I thought that there was a house over there on that street that they used to live on right around the corner from the gas station. And then one night I just remember being in that station wagon and we was going for a ride, but they was like, oh yeah, you about to go over, they about to go home to their mom house or something like this. But it just seemed like we was on a long ride, right? And now when every time I ride past, okay, every time I go up Sheridan and go through Kenosha, that graveyard that's over there right before you get to the hospital. Because I done went up and down Sheridan Road and I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me when we was going on that road, when we was going on to go drop off the cousins that night or something like this? Because I remember it was like, ooh, and they was like, don't point at it. It's a graveyard or whatever. All the time I thought that that part right there before you get to Kenosha Hospital, I thought that that graveyard, I thought that that graveyard on Sheridan Road was in North Chicago or Waukegan. You understand? I thought, hold on. I thought that that graveyard was in Waukegan or North Chicago that we drove past in that memory, but it actually was in Kenosha. You understand what I'm saying? It actually was in Kenosha. And I was wondering, well, I don't remember them living in Kenosha, but this could be something where a split. Okay, we got the Empress here in the chariot, right? And then we got something like this, where to pick. Somebody picking something. And then we got the sips juice energy in reverse. I just remember being in that station wagon and being on that ride. And then now that I'm thinking about it, like I done took that road so many times. Where is the, even if I take Sheridan all the way up, where is the, it would have had to been that we was in Kenosha. But they was just, somebody was telling us, oh, you just going over such and such house right there on the other side, you know, in Waukegan or something. But that's not where we went. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why this is very important. This could also people building on strips, okay? And then we got also these people here that built up here. Tough, okay? These could be the ones that are sending in these tough beatings or something here. That's seeking my money or seeking money, or I'm not showing them how to get money or something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm refraining from doing everything that I was doing in case I'm feeding my enemies. I don't have to stoop to your servant level or something. You need something from me. So no. Somebody could have, we got the Empress, okay? And then the chariot here. And then we got the recipe. This is the recipe, but somebody could have offered up something else here. And now somebody be offering up some of the pretty and pink energy. These are like valley girls, I be thinking. Like girls that do everything, you know, they only care, they don't have no kids or something. They only could care about themselves. They make sure their toes and stuff. This is people that only have to worry about their beauty. That's it, a posh life. All you have to be is a perfect beauty when I come to visit you. You have to be like you walking out of a magazine every time I come visit you. These girls, so all they think about is, oh, I have to go get my hair done at 9. I have to go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or whatever this is. Or, oh, my cute backpack or my luggage, or like a heiress. So this could also be the Valley Girl version of like this Kim Kardashian / Candy Albaron that really is my energy or something here, that's living this posh or polished lifestyle. Now, this could be somebody that the Hilton energy could have put on here. And this could also be when this person got this position here. If they did something to me at that hotel, or they, when I went out to eat or whatever, if those girls stayed behind or went to the top floor and got keys to my room that night and they did something to me, this could be the spinoff. This could be for this lifestyle. Somebody did it. Okay? For this lifestyle, whatever this is, this person did it. This could be somebody that even has something to do with like the hills or orange, like somebody moved out there, but they weren't a part of like the clan here. I don't think that they were a part of the clan, but this is like the underbelly of it. Like this is my mom, like trying to be my husband, but was treating my best friend as if it was the husband the whole time. Somebody knows that they got, so at that point I would compromise and behead my parents, because you're not going to play with me and my empire like that. You would be getting stripped of all of your power and all of your authority or something like this, because you let a little kid run you around here and you're ruining something of the legacy of mine. This is not for you. You was never supposed to be this. That's what I said. Somebody could be also letting somebody beat me now. You're going to have to beat me to death, motherfucker, because and I'm coming back as a big ass my breath and burn this whole motherfucker down. That's why I ain't brushed my teeth yet, so I could be ready. I'm going to burn this bitch down. I'm going to be the nuclear motherfucking bomb. We got somebody named Boo here. So this Boo energy, or this is this energy, I don't know why I was getting that Shields energy, or what's her name? Miss whatever her name is. Waka Flocka Mom. That could be a clone of my auntie Boo or my auntie. And also Tyler Perry could be a clone. But this person has something to do with turning somebody into reverse. This could also be this Jiminy Cricket or this Cricket energy. This masculine could be with this Cricket cousin. One of Furman's children. Something like this. This could be another form of Haiti. Somebody love Haiti too much. They do. This person is going to be the person that get all these people deported. Because it's turning our world upside down. Because I think my auntie Boo or Clara, she took in little Cricket from Furman's bunch of children when she was little. She took her in when she was little, and she started living with her and her 4 boys. But Cricket is not her child. Cricket was just taken in from Mama D. Cricket was taken in by from Mama D. Well, if Mama D is a clone of Quinette, okay, and if Glorilla is a clone of Quinette, my auntie, because it was their mama had been on drugs or whatever, and or too busy doing something, and so I remember my auntie had to take in the little girl. Okay, she was tired of looking at her dirty. She took her in, started doing her hair, got her new clothes and everything. She was living with her and the boys. All right. This could be even that at some point in time when my dad was not doing his business, these people were supposed to take, because I remember I stayed with my auntie for like a month or something like this. Okay. So something could have happened there too. But again, so there could be some kind of favoritism here, because for some reason I feel like in the background they were saying that I was the only girl, that all the boys, Marcus Chubb and all them, was my brothers, and I was the only girl, or there was 3 or 4 children, and somebody making up they manipulating shit in the family room. Okay, put it like that. Okay, but there's something here about this person doing something to the world card energy in reverse, and now somebody was getting punished for this. This could also be one of the sons that was a splice of us or something like this, or a mix of me and one of the sons. Somebody could be in jail right now because it's something they did to me, and they could have sent a hit out or something like this on me. Okay, and then again, if these mothers and all these people was not spending their time watching me secretly and spying on me, they would have still thought, oh, she's just so innocent, or she just, she's just her or whatever like this. No, we just never gonna mess with her or something like this. But now that I'm talking, they're trying to abuse me, but they forgetting that this is my kingdom, and that even if these people took, this could also be something with Burmese pythons, or this could be Thai energy. Also, somebody feed somebody something in some food. Okay. That's why I kind of don't like to eat my favorite place no more. Chicken red curry is my favorite. This could be something where even at the, because okay, I was seeing at the place the chop suey, no, not chop suey, but at the sticky rice one day, I thought that I got sick from something, and so I didn't go there no more. But I went to Pimmy's and got me something like the seafood chicken red curry. It's my favorite fucking food. I can make a good chicken red curry too. I just haven't, gotten the materials and made one in a long time. But something's telling me this last time that I got something. Even why am I thinking about that? Chopsticks. Because the last time I went somewhere, my person got in the car and I'm like, what is this? Why would they give me some chopsticks? He was like, oh, chopsticks? And then I'm like, no. And then he's like, I was like, what would they give me some chopsticks for with this? Where was I at? Oh, Noodle and Company. Noodle and Company. And he sat there and watched me eat that shit in the parking lot while he was talking to me. So I don't know. Like I said, somebody could be trying to give me something here. But it's like it's for my energy to alchemize whatever it is. But I'm telling you, they're coming up with something in the fucking, they're coming up with something in science or mass production to get a whole bunch of people sick. But remember, Africans didn't really get hit that hard with COVID, with Kizmika Corbett. Okay. This could also be a situation too where somebody is mad because you were able to go through a session of fucking or something like this and you didn't have to worry about any diseases. And somebody else got a disease right away when they went out there and start fucking around. But that's because I was a fountain and God created me to do something that you can't punish me for, and you was not. You let these people fool you into thinking something. Like, what the fuck you think you're gonna come over here and keep on messing with me for? Or that's because my blood and my DNA can alchemize it. So you mean somebody sat here with me all this time and slowly killed my body, or killed me with antibodies, or killed me or something like this? And your ass think you about to go run around here doing whatever the fuck you want to do? You try to force something on me? You understand what I'm saying? This is like I was watching this show when this lady put she said that she splashed holy water on this man. He got burned on his hand. And they said, oh, and he was like, now I found out your little trick, you fake, he was calling her a fake, healer. And he was like, that wasn't holy water. You put ammonia in there. You sprayed ammonia on me and it burned my skin. And you tried to act like you tried to act like I was infected or like I had a possession or something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So somebody could have even pumped ammonia or something into my hand or into my veins in my hand to cripple my hand and act like they put holy water in my hand and they were getting some kind of something out of me. Somebody's fucking weird, man. This could also be the mother-in-law because they're mad they're about to lose this position here. Yeah, somebody is trying to like show people how to work on this person and then how to tame these children. So they could have stole these children from me and scattered them. So I've never touched my real children before. And then they're sitting here doing something to me, poking me, hurting me, saying, this is how you control them by controlling this one or something like this. Okay? Don't fear the Reaper. We're not. We're not, baby. We're not. We're not. Absolutely not. So this is like a major and the fact that Trump is not deporting these people, that mean that that's not Trump. That mean y'all need to move out the way so I can do my fucking job because it wasn't his job in the first place. Or that means that Trump is compromised by these people and that these people and Trump need to be getting deported. If we still talking about Lizzie Armstrong or something like this, motherfucker, that's Jeffrey Henley in that skin suit pretending like you fucking Trump, and you gotta go. You gotta fucking go. Period. This is the Empress. They're copying off the fucking Empress here. And then they're raising these charcoal kids or darker skinned children or darker people, darker like villainous, like demon people or something like this above this person. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And you can't cut me off from this family because this ain't my family. Shit. What you don't understand? This ain't my family. They have a response. We're not friends. We're not family, motherfucker. You got a job to do. And if you're not going to fucking do it, then get your motherfucking ass out. And go back home. Or something like this. So you're not going to sit up in my grandfather's bloodline or something like this. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all it is. And y'all don't look like this motherfucker the way that I do, allegedly. You're not going to sit up in my bloodline, and I was the one chosen because I must be the closest to what that nigga was and try to tell me that I need to move the fuck around. And these motherfuckers don't even match. None of these people fucking match. You don't fucking match. When it comes down to it, if I have to save my family or something like this, and somebody is a righteous person, I don't give a fuck how many dead bodies the maid got rid of me. That's your fucking job. You took a side job to get rid of bodies or something like this, bitch. I'm going to pick the person that has something to do with my lineage or what God showed me. You should have fun. You should have enough money or whatever this is to take your ass on and build you a new house somewhere or run away. I'm giving you time, ample time to get out. But I am not putting this before I'm not. So these are people that built these fake families. You understand? These are the people that built these fake families, and you just honor them because these people always get you out of trouble or get you into situations or something like this. That's what you do. And a lot of the times, these are foreigners that don't give a fuck about America, and we need people that's going to put back in now. You've been able to take long enough. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm not somebody's Queen of Cups. Don't come over here for that shit with me. All right? For some feelings, bitch. Any nigga that's ready to sit there and watch me, put me in a dire situation, watch me being mutilated or brutalized, I don't have no fucking feelings to give to you. I don't. I've helped you enough. God had me dedicate 4 fucking years of my life to giving to these people. You better go back to those fucking you better go back to them videos. And it'll probably even be too late to do what I said in them videos because you discounted it at the time. Somebody is not my son, or somebody is not my son, or somebody is saying that's not my son. Somebody is saying that's not my son. These people that keep on chasing or picking these people from other countries or something. This a grandfather saying that's not my son. This could be Clarence and Clara. Somebody is saying that's not my sons. That's why they don't like me. They're not the sons, but they may be the ones that's like the glue to the family or the most popular in the family because the children were likable that they produced or something like this. We got the Emperor in reverse here. This could be a fallen father or some brand person or something like this was taken down. This could be what got taken down in order for Tyler Perry to breed. I mean, I said breed or breathe to build. Okay. Dark magic. Because that's why I'm wondering, why do my child also look like fucking Tyler Perry? Like, what was y'all doing? Yeah, they did dark magic here. They turned a father in the up here in Canada or up here in the north in reverse. Okay, and they did dark magic on this person. Okay, this could also be like my mom and like an aunt or something on my dad's side. Somebody from my mom's side and somebody from my dad's side. But and then they took everything out these cabinets, or they took the stuff out of the cabinets or something. Somebody could have raided somebody's home, an old home of old home of someone. We got at the cupboard. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on.